Johan, it's a real pleasure and honor to have you here.
Thank you, it's an honor being here.
You know that you are a glass breaker
I am?
because it's the first managing award we are giving to an industry person.
Oh, thank you, I'm honored.
It's the first one. We are breaking the glass and you are the first recipient. And moreover, it's an award bearing a name of Nobel Prize winner. Bridging the gap between academia, Nobel Prize winners and managing in the industry.
Yes, I'm as Professor Marcus. I'm very impressed, I must say, about how his mind is working, and he's 96 and still going strong, still working.
I was with him in an interview before Paul, and you feel really young. He's 96. While you speak with him, you feel really young.
Yeah.
That's why we chose him for the managing award, because we consider he well managed his life for 96 years, and we thought this would be the most appropriate one, and most closer to an award dealing with managing. So you are for the first time in our summit. Any impression?
It's impressive to see the number of people here, the sessions, the way people communicate, the way people connect, the way you get new ideas or new views of things is amazing, actually.
You see that we have many from different fields of life and different fields of knowledge. Is this a good thing for you, a person for coming from managing in the industry, or it helps you?
I think it always helps to get new views of everything. Being a manager is really about building strong teams, strong team who has a dedication, a commitment for what they are doing. And this is what you do here. This is team working, this is connecting. So I think that's important. And here you have people, you treat each other with respect. That you have to do, and you have to listen to each other's opinions and views. And by doing that, you move forward, and that is progressive.
So it is the key of a good management.
Sorry?
These are the keys of a good management.
I think so. I think people must feel safe, secure, in a way that they feel that if they express their views, their thoughts, they are there, they are listened to, and listened to with respect. And are not being neglected or threatened by doing this, and that's the only way to progress, to get new ideas, is to have everybody to contribute, and to contribute you have to feel that what you're saying is important and that you are trusted.
Marcus International Managing Award. Going to you for the first time, how you feel about that?
Well, I was very surprised. I had no idea, and I'm also very honored, not at least that this is the Professor Marcus in his honor, and the way that what he has achieved in his lifetime, to only have a part of that would be a real achievement for me.
And you know, you're in our presentation. I presented sustainability pillars, 3: science, technology, government and management, and education and civil society. So how you see technology and management interacting and their role in this triangle?
I think that what you're describing, that you have 3 pillars, and they can't, you can't have a table standing with 2. So all of them has to be there. You have to have the science, you have to have the technology, but you also have to manage this in a good way. And then, of course, the society and education, it must be also one of the pillars for having these coming together. If you don't have educated technicians, you have a problem. If you don't have educated managers, you also have a problem. So I think this is, you're describing this completely correctly, of the 3 pillars. You can't do without one.
Exactly. And you felt the need of technology sometimes more than the management, or vice versa?
I always feel a more need of technology, but but as I said, if you can have the technology, but if you don't manage it, if you don't direct it in the right direction, if you don't give it the resources through the management, then you have a problem, because you will overgrow one of the pillars, and they will do a lot of things which probably will not make the company or the project go further.
Exactly. So I mentioned somewhere in my presentation that a new technology can be used, overused, or used in a bad direction.
Mm-hmm.
And here is the role of management.
Yeah.
Put the boundaries, put the criteria. I showed the two different uses of a drone. You were in the presentation? Or
Yes, I was. I saw it.
You can use it in a bad direction, good direction, where the policymakers, laws, and management comes in.
Yeah.
Law we consider a part of management and governance.
Yeah, and I also think that there's also a lot of what you put into management. You can also put into management the management of resources, of financial things, but you also have the CSR, the corporate social responsibility, which with policies and guidelines and pillars, core values that you're also working with all the time as a manager, and that is also very important in order to steer the technology into the right path. You have to work not only with the money, you have to also work with ethics.
So as a manager for 20-30 years, correct?
Sorry?
As a manager for 20-30 years?
Yeah, approximately.
What was the easiest thing to solve, and what was the most difficult thing to solve? Everybody has this solve.
Yes. Well, the difficult, always the difficult things to solve are personal relations, right?
Yeah.
That is the most difficult thing. The easy thing to solve is really the technology part, where you can see that 1 + 1 is 2.
Exactly, because you see the results.
You see the result, and everybody can see the facts, and you can put it on the table, and everybody will accept the facts.
Yeah.
But with personal relationship, with feelings and the way you treat people, that's the most difficult thing. So you always need to be respectful to your workers, to your colleagues, and to your managers.
Because it's fragile, because it's delicate.
Yes, and everybody needs to be treated with respect. I think this is one of the key words. That and having a pride in what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think this is very important.
But if hypothetically somebody do not understand or do not appreciate, being treated with respect, how you are able to turn him around and understand the good manners and
well, that's when there's a lot of science going on in this field, as well, Florian. But I think in the way you just have to show the people how you want to act. If they're not raised by their parents or the school or the education system, then if you come to a working place, that probably could be too late. But you must always try until you realize there's no idea trying anymore. But that will take a long time, I think.
And do you have, how much free time you have?
Well, not as much as I like, but on the other hand, I do enjoy my work, and I like to work, and I like to see the results of what I'm doing. So I don't complain really.
Yeah, good. So a fulfilled life. It's easy to manage engineers, or teachers, or lawyers, or.
I don't know actually. I mostly have manage engineers and financial people, which is kind of very logical people.
Finance people.
Well, both are logical in their way, so it's easier because I'm also a more logical person. But so I never really had try to manage teachers. That would be difficult, I guess.
Just I mentioned as an example. So easy. Managing engineer is easy because you deal with facts, hard facts. You see the results.
Yeah,
that's good to know. Good to know. So, and then just to finalize it, the best ever moment in your life.
Oh, That is of course related to family. When my son and daughter were born, when we married my wife, of course that's the most, probably the best moments in my life for sure.
And in confidence, your family sometimes complains for your long working hours.
Well, they have done that and also said that you have to choose sometimes, but we are still a very happy family.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm asking the question because it's known. Engineers and managers work long hours, and it's always difficult to balance family and work.
It is, but my wife has been, very understanding and postpone her own career, I would say, for me.
So you are a good manager in that direction also.
I wouldn't say so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. An honor and pleasure to have you here.
It was an honor being here.
We are offering new grounds. We are breaking a glass. And we'll continue.
Thank you, Florian.
So, if you are welcome to come next year in Phuket Island. We have not decided date, but probably in November. And if you will be able to come, it will be you to give the word to whoever gets it.
Okay.
Like Marcus gave it to you.
Yeah, that would be an honor.
Marcus will be there also.
Yeah, that would be an honor. I will certainly try to make that.
Okay.
Again.